Okay, so you are a network marketer and you are very excited and you're very determined, but the question is, can you do it all by yourself? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video, and I just want to adjust my camera. So anyway, stick around. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita and I'm from VIE now, and I'm passionate about network marketing, but I absolutely hate prospecting. I don't like chasing people. I don't like asking people who don't know me to look at my stuff. It doesn't feel natural. It feels awkward, and I was struggling until happy Saturday. Hi, nice to see you, Ozzy Osborne here. Thanks very much for tuning in. So I prospecting felt awkward for me, and I struggled until I found a way to actually get people to ask me about my business instead. So that's what I talk about at VIE now. And if you want to get a 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect and chase and feel awkward, feel free to grab it at viesnow.com/3steps. And today's topic is, I'm not even always a pleasure, always. Oh, thanks very much, Ozzy. I'm so glad, and thanks so much for a comment like that. And I don't know, I'm not even sure how I'm going to phrase the topic today, but what I want to talk about is, can you build a successful business, a decent, substantial business in network marketing all by yourself? What do you think about it? Because I know how it sounds in the beginning. In the beginning, usually it sounds easy. In the beginning, usually you get recruited by somebody, a lot of us, and I was the case with me as well. Everyone can do it. You don't need to do anything. You just need to share. There's no really, and I'm not good at sales. Well, but you don't really sell, you just share. And, it sounds easy. It sounds like everyone can do it. And I know where it comes from. Usually it comes from desperation that people are in order to get team members, in order to make an income. And it's not necessarily, I'm not saying it's their fault. It's that it's not knowing how to do things. But here's the thing. That a few times. I know, me too. So basically, what I want to say today is that, and Ozzy, let me know what you think about it. I think that it's impossible to build a big business in network marketing without guidance, without help, with all by yourself. And the reason for that is that the reality is that you really need certain skills, right? You really need certain skills, and in the beginning it's not even clear what kind of skills you need. So it's marketing skills, it sales skills, and the other important thing is that when you get started, you have a lot of blind spots. You have a lot of things in you, not only in terms of the skills, but also in terms of the mindset and what's in your head that you can't see. My favorite example of that is that, when you don't know that, when you're small, and when you don't know that 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, you don't know that this even exists. But when you know it, when they teach it to you, when you know it, you know that you know it, right? So that's very important. And it's like the blind leading the blind sometimes, but that's where self-development comes in. Exactly. There's lots of self-development in network marketing. It's crazy. It's amazing. And thanks for reminding about that to me, because it took me by surprise when I got very serious about network marketing. I discovered this self-development thing. I was always into, psychology, psychotherapy kind of things, but in terms of business, there's still different sort of personal development to do. And without doing that, you can't overcome certain obstacles and roadblocks. You have certain fears. For example, fear of selling. It's so common, right? But it doesn't have to be there. A lot of that stuff is only in your head, really. There are certain mindset hacks. I don't really like that word hack. Certain mindset development techniques that help you overcome the fear of selling. It doesn't have to be there. It has to do a lot with how you feel about selling, with what you think, with what conditioning you might have from your childhood, what you think about money, or what you think about taking money from other people, and so on. I work in Roma, and this month is my second year of being full-time, and it's hard, but it is hard, but everything else in life is hard, of course. And that's why we do need certain training, and it's very seldom that we get enough training from our company and our upline, and I certainly don't. My upline is very traditional, and they were telling me to go chase people and do this and that and that. I didn't want to do that, so I needed to learn a different way how to build this business without having to go against myself all the time. And I found a way, but there's a lot of learning in it, and there is no way I could do it all by myself. I didn't realize what I didn't know. So it's that, you don't know what you don't know, and it exists. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, Ozzy. So I guess the main message is you can't do this by yourself. You need some sort of a program. And now I don't mean jumping from one thing to another. Find something that resonates with you and just follow. And follow it to the point that it starts working from you before you look at something else. If there is a proof that it's working, if you know somebody that the program is working for, just follow the steps, trust the process, and get first results. And certainly you need mentors, and this is also very useful. You don't necessarily, you need mentors, but it's also very useful to have a peer, a colleague who is in a similar situation, in the same boat, and time to time just talk to them. Have an accountability partner or something like that, and sometimes, and I'm sure that everyone has this experience that, sometimes you feel stuck and you start telling about it to someone, and as you tell it, you start realizing, you start getting your answers, that person is only listening. Before you get to tell the whole story, you start getting aha moments, and sort the things out for yourself as you tell. So definitely don't lock yourself into that, bubble, and do everything to get out of your own way, because it's very often an obstacle. So I hope you got my message and you liked this video, and if you want to get my 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect, without having to chase, without having to feel awkward about selling or things like that, only because you don't have the skills or the right mindset, you know. So you can find that video at visnow.com/3 steps. It's free. And thanks very much for watching, and have a nice day, have a nice weekend. I'm sure I'll be talking to you tomorrow again. Thanks for tuning in, Ozzy. Appreciate you. And yeah, see you later.